Buckle up and hold on as we take you for a wild and exciting ride on the road to TransWorld. This is TransWorld Live.
What's going on, guys? It is Thursday, which can mean only one thing. We are on the road to TransWorld, and it is TransWorld Thursday. That's right, Festive Farmstead. Can you believe it? In a month, we're all going to be hanging out at the America Center in St. Louis. And Farmstead, you had it. You beat Sean Fenner. That's crazy. 27 days. Guys, what's going on? Russ Darnell, it's good to see you. Sean Fenner, of course, it's good to see you. Chris LaFuria, Tommy Steele, what's going on? Now, Tommy has an awesome question. Tommy says, will we be getting a floor plan of the event? You, sir, are in store. Yes, we're going to make that dream come true tonight. Minor Mendoza's here from Your Pixel Store. What's going on? Derek Stelzer. Guys, hello. Good to see you guys. It's good to see you. Jennifer, Best Pitch. Hello. Nadine, what's going on? Heather from Scream Score. Guys, welcome to the party. We are here hanging out with you guys. And because there are so many amazing folks, we got to do this twice a week. So we are streaming live on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, wherever you are watching us, whether it's your TV, your laptop, your phone. We want to make sure that we can get you all the latest and greatest breaking news and information you need to know to be a part of TransWorld 2026. We love when you watch it. We love when this chat blows up. Guys, it's awesome to see you. Jack, we just had you on the show on Tuesday. Good to see you. Guys, if you log in and you let us know, be a part of the conversation. This is interactive, and we've got some amazing guests tonight, and it's open house. So please ask some questions. Be a part of that conversation. We're so excited that you're here. Scary Gary's here, so now we can really start the party. Well, we do have some breaking news. You may have noticed at the beginning of our show a slight alteration in our video. That's because TransWorld Live has a brand new premiere show sponsor. Let's give it up for TicketSpice. Thank you so much. We're going to have Mandy on the show in just a little bit here. So excited. Thank you for helping us bring all of this to you. We could not do this without you. All right, we've got some birthdays to celebrate today. The unofficial queen of Christmas, Stacy Jordan, Ashley Martin, and Todd Baranek. Happy birthday to them. Tomorrow, we got Brian Warner, Stacy Marie, and Rosemary Fanti. On the 28th, we got Bertie England, Paul Vance, and Stephen Hutchins. And on the 1st, we've got Jan Graves. So happy birthday to all of them. All right. East Coast Haunters Convention is right around the corner. Now, we're focusing all on TransWorld right now, but we don't want you to forget about East Coast Haunters and the East Coast Christmas Show. That's going to be April 23rd to the 26th, right outside of Philadelphia in Oaks, Pennsylvania. Tickets are available now. And for everybody that's asking, hey, when are we going to do a deep dive? When are we going to talk to the haunts? When are we going to talk to all of the exhibitors? April 1st. As soon as we get through TransWorld, April 1st is going to be all things East Coast. You're probably even going to see us on Thursdays too. So stick around. We've got tons of stuff for you. Very, very excited. Now, speaking of that, we are on the road to TransWorld, and we have a very special event that we're so happy to be a part of. Don't Be a Monster is doing a special auction in tribute of Ed Teribas of Erebus Haunted House. You all know we lost Ed not too long ago, and he was an amazing human, a great soul. And the Don't Be a Monster silent auction, it returns for this year's show 50% of all of the proceeds are going to go to a college fund for Ed's two kids. So this is a great, great reason to be a contributor. And certainly you want to be a part of it. But if you want to donate anything, please email info@don'tbeamonster.org or drop it off at their booth 2631 during load-in and be a part of this very, very stupendous effort. We love this and we want to support that. Okay, as we talked about, Festive Farmstead kicked it off. Sorry, Sean. We are 27 days away from TransWorld, and we are beyond excited. There's 3 main places you can get all of your information: HAAshow.com, TransWorldChristmasShow.com, and TWIEshow.com. We have 3 shows in one. You guys know that. It's the Halloween and Attraction Show, the Christmas Show, and the Interactive Entertainment. But no matter where you go, all 3 of those websites, you'll be able to get information that crosses those lines of each of those disciplines, because this is one big family. So come check it out. It's a good time. And of course, stay tuned here where you can get all the latest and greatest and breaking news that we're about to get into in just a second. Now, I do have an update from Jen just a few minutes ago. The Talon Falls pre-show tour that's going to be on Wednesday, March 25th. Tickets are selling very fast. And if you want a seat on the bus, now certainly you can drive yourself, but if you want to sit back, relax, meet some new friends, rekindle some old relationships, have a beverage and a snack, and let us do all the work, those tickets are selling out fast for the bus. So if you want to be a part of that, it's an awesome adventure. There's Christmas components, there's interactive entertainment components, and of course, there's haunt and Halloween components. So please make sure you get tickets, HAAshow.com. We don't want you to miss out. All right, we are very, very excited. We've got a huge show, and I know all of you are ready and waiting, and you've got questions, and you want all that breaking news, and we're going to kick it off with somebody who's going to give us just that. We love him. He is the founder of the show, and he is our vice president of sales. Ladies and gentlemen, help me in welcoming Rich Bianco from TransWorld.
What's up, Chris? Long time.
What's going on, sir?
Nothing much.
This is that time of year where you and Jen and the entire team are just running around like crazy.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, the floor plan thing's always tough because there's always some type of obstacle in a way that we're working on. So, and people wanting to shift and be in certain spots and things like that, or upsizing, downsizing, all those types of things. The one thing that's a little more challenging for this year is that and this is something that a lot of people got an email the last couple of days. It's very unique this year. We're only going to be getting halls 1 and 2 on Monday for move-in, and then 3, 4, and 5 will be Tuesday and Wednesday. So, that's a little different than normal. It's happened to us in the past. It happens usually every 5 or 6 years. But it's a little challenging. So, a lot of people calling in trying to figure out if they can still come in on Monday and if they can come in Monday evening and things like that. So, and Robert just put up the floor plan here, so I'm going to explain it to you.
Okay.
This
is breaking news.
So, if you want to take a screenshot of that, you can, because the floor plan's probably our IT department's working on the interactive one where you can actually see the names, but this one here has the names all on it. You can look at them, and if you zoom in on, you can see who's there and who isn't. But Robert, if you can zoom in on that red line and go up to the top, you're at the bottom right now. I want to go up top. Yeah. So up there, if you notice there, that red line designates where halls 2 and 3 are. So halls 1 and 2 is what we'll be moving in on Monday. Okay. So and I know there's scheduled times that our decorator put out. Just be aware that there's possibilities of those times moving up. They generally try to put the latest time as possible to give them enough time to mark the floors, set up the pipe and drape, and get everything prepared for people to move in. So that's generally why some of the times when you look at it and you're like, well, why is my time 4:00? It's because of that. They have a lot of things to set up, and they want to have that all set up so when you come in, your booth's actually ready to move into it. So, and you will have some players that have much bigger booths will get in a little earlier in that because they have to bring in a large amount of stuff to get to certain spots, so you'll notice that too, that some people will get in earlier, but then general move-in times have been mailed out. And you can also find a color-coded move-in kit on the Heritage Kit on our website. If you click on the exhibitor tab, there's a sub-menu that says forms and manuals, and then you go in there, you'll be able to find their kit. Now, I don't know if it's the most recent floor plan. We just updated this one that's live tonight. This is current. And any spot that doesn't have a name on it is still open for sale. There's only, I think, 7 booths on the entire floor between Christmas, Halloween, and interactive. There's seven 10 by 10s available. Every other spot is gone. So right now, and we'll probably sell those. We normally still have about 30 people that try to do the show from now until the show starts. And barring no cancellations, we always have a few of those too. There can be various reasons why people aren't able to attend or whatever. I just had a guy call today and cancel 6 booths because his shop burned down. So, I'm sorry to hear that for him, but we filled the space already. Somebody already took it. So that happens a lot. People are waiting to try to increase in size, and they get on a waiting list. So anyway, Robert's kind of scrolling around on the plan. You can kind of see where everyone is. What you can notice if you look more towards the back, a lot of the larger booths are gone. We used to have a lot more of those. They're pretty much gone. We mainly only have 3 inflatable companies now because we just didn't have the space to sell them. We couldn't bring on anymore. There's so many 10 by 10 guys that want to do the show. I encourage you that if you're somebody that shops at our show and you've seen a lot of guys, I know everyone wants to go to the dark zone and work their way back from there. I will tell you, when you get past like the 1800 aisle and you head back, that's where you're going to find almost all the new vendors. And, the guys that have been doing the show long enough realize that, and they go back there and they love to see the new products and new things that they're releasing. Nothing against everybody, our vendors that have been there for years, because they bring a lot of great new products too. But we certainly want you to support the new guys that are just coming in for the first time and getting an opportunity to, try our show and show their products to our attendees.
It's beautiful work. And Rich, we talk about it all the time because this is a level of artistry, and we give you constant kudos because this is really a masterpiece, a jigsaw puzzle, if you will, of fitting in everything. And as you mentioned, there's all that bulk storage that's gone. Like, you are filling this out with new exhibitors and people that are here thriving.
Yeah. Now you're going to notice a lot of new people, as you browse through it. The exhibitor list is probably less current than this. It's a little bit behind it. We have to change a few because we just made a bunch of changes today. So, I had one person that accidentally booked in Christmas by accident and didn't realize that they filled out a Christmas contract. So we moved them, and there's some others that were moved around. I think the one guy that I told you had canceled, and that's an ongoing thing. It happens like every day. We have changes to the floor plan almost every day. So the exhibitor list will be updated. If anyone notices their name is misspelled, or if like sometimes you put in, when you fill out your contract, if you put in your business name, but then you're DBAing, you're doing business as another company. Generally, the smart tip is to fill out your directory and put the name that you want on your booth in there, because what's going to happen is we're going to pull the exhibitor list from the directory. But I generally tell people, when you're filling out your contract, put in the name that you want on there, because when we put it into our system, it goes in as your business name. So if you want a different name, like I have several people that, they have a business name, but they use something completely different at the show. I actually encourage you to put that on the contract, because we won't know that. And then generally we're changing them all. So you're going to have a difference of what's on the floor plan compared to what's on the exhibitor list, depending on how you do that. So just in the future, make sure you look out for that. But any incorrections or anything, just, or errors, let me know. Send them over and we'll correct them.
It is truly a work of art. You're getting lots of love in the chat. There's comments. Certainly, we're excited to celebrate with Morbid Entertainment, and they're celebrating their 10th year anniversary with us.
Congrats, Salim, to those guys. Sorry about the Buffalo Bills, but they actually have really good products. But and I can't say much. I'm a Pittsburgh fan. So.
And Minor Mendoza and your Pixel Store are joining us in the Halloween section at booth 2117.
He is. Miner has a very large presence this year. What I love about Miner is something that I think a lot of people should learn from him. He's actually really smart. He does something new every year, and I think that's what keeps him successful. What I will tell you is a lot of people that come to the show, you're going to find out, like, if you bring the same products, for 3 years in a row, you're going to start seeing like a little bit of a dip. Something Miner does is every year he's got a bunch of new stuff. So be sure to check him out. He has a very nice booth in Christmas. He has 10 booths over there, and he has 4 in the Halloween section. So he's going to be offering different things in both.
Well, and again, you're getting tons of love. Heather from Scream Score says she loves her booth at 2022.
I'm sure Heather does. Heather's got some cool products too. It's interesting because you see all these vendors on the floor, and there's very few I don't know personally. And if unless they're a first year, and then generally we get to know them. But Heather's been great to work with, and she has a cool product. You definitely want to visit her so she can test your Scream scare.
We love this. We love this. Now, Gavin, you had a great question. Is there a list of all the vendors that are going to be at the show on the website? There is, but Rich mentioned it earlier. That's always going to be continually updated until we get to showtime.
It is correct. Yeah, it's a couple days behind right now, but that was up. The floor plan from last year is still live on the website, so don't pay attention to that. That's why Robert shrinks this back down. You could take screenshots of it and zoom in for yourself and kind of take a look. That'll allow you to take a look at it. If anybody needs a copy of it, you can email me and I can send it. But we will be I guess the interactive one. It's probably going to take a week or so to be completed.
Well, I just want to give you thanks because this is an exclusive. Folks, if you're not getting that, like, it's not on the website. We're getting that here first. So thanks, Rich, for debuting it here with us. Yep. This is awesome, guys. Tons of great comments. This is wonderful. Now, I just want to focus real quick. Rich mentioned there's about 7 10x10 spots, but those are always changing by the moment. So if you are missing out on this opportunity and you say, you know what, I want to make sure I secure my spot at TransWorld 2026, Rich, what's the best way for them to reach out to you at this point in the game?
Yeah, you can call me or email me. Both are on the website. If you just click on the contact button, my information's all on there. It's best you can text me, email me, whatever. It's the sooner the better. And then again, there's always spaces that could potentially open, that if you need something larger, but right now, that's what we're down to. We're down to about 7 booths. So, reach out, fill out a contract, whatever you need to do.
Now, we did have a couple of fun comments, and I just to have a laugh here. Do we think TransWorld will ever be a week long? Because we feel like we might need it.
I certainly hope not, but it's enough. The amount of days that we do is pretty. It's funny because a lot of the vendors say by Sunday they want to kill themselves. Have more complaints about it being too long than making it longer. So that's the issue, and it's a nut show. And traditionally, trade shows on Sundays are the final day. If you do a 4-day show, they're traditionally slower. So most of the time, the vendors are just they're chomping at the bit to get out of the place. So that's what we run into.
I don't know, and I know you've been running around. We had Jack Moore from Jacked Up Productions on the show on Tuesday. He's super excited. He's 15 years old and going to be exhibiting for the first time.
I owe Jack a call. We need to talk about some stuff about his booth variants. So I know he was on earlier. I saw him posting, so I will get back to him. I'm in the middle of moving right now, so things are kind of crazy. You can take a look. This is my basement right now. There is a little bit left. It's all gone. And then we have a couch left, and my daughter has her stuff thrown all over there because we're leaving tomorrow, but we have the rest of tonight to get everything out of here. So
I know your time is super, super precious. Thank you so much for doing this. Guys, he has about 30 seconds here. If you have any other final questions, I think, Rich, there was a question about parking lots, if that information would come out.
Yeah, I want to talk about the moving real quick too.
Sure.
So it's going to be just like last year. I know everyone loved that. Our blue coats will be outside again, directing traffic, telling you where to park, making sure people unload and get out of the way. Just be courteous to unload your vehicle and do not try to set your booth up while you're doing it. We need you to unload your vehicle and you need to move your vehicle so others can have the same courtesy of parking close and being able to unload their vehicles. It worked really well last year. We got a lot of compliments on that. Our blue team did a really good job with that. It'll be the same this year. Just be aware, do not show up on Monday if you were in halls 3, 4, and 5 because you will not get in the hall. We don't have it. So, I've gotten a lot of calls. Hey, come on. Like, I've been doing the show for 20 years. Can you get me in? Like, I want to help everyone, but unfortunately it's out of my hands this year. Occasionally this happens, and it happened about 6 years ago. So just make sure if you're not on the list to move in on Monday, you're not going to get in. So just make sure that, I would actually suggest you save a day and don't come into town because, you don't have to pay the hotel rooms and stuff. But we're going to have our same team out there. Monday move-in should be nice and smooth. Tuesday's going to be a little tougher because obviously, people, some of the bigger guys have to get in because they have big booths to build. And so they'll be getting in early as early as possible. As soon as the floors are marked, they'll start and they get the pipe and drape set up. They'll start letting people in. And drive-ins, if you're a drive-in, which you have to book that by paying your fee to Heritage for the drive-in cost, and then you call me to get on the list, and then you would drive in first. So, definitely the same thing's going to be going on with that as well. So.
Love this. Dark Stitches just said, hey, last year's move-in, smoothest ever.
Yes, I appreciate that. And a lot of people did, our team did a really good job with that. We plan on doing the same. Hopefully we have great weather. I mean, it's later in the year this year, obviously. So, I'm assuming it could be 70 degrees there. So that'd be great.
You have a secret admirer. David Seneker says he loves you. So.
Oh, wow. I love David too. He's even despite his flip flops that he wears all the time, but he's a good buddy. So.
Well, thanks, Rich. Thank you so much for everything you do. And I didn't want to call out all the chat because truly there's a lot of people that are thanking you for everything that you do. We talk about it on the show, even when you're not here. You are a partner in success. TransWorld is. We want everyone to be successful. And Rich is the man that makes all of that happen. Make sure you get the best booth space possible and your neighbor isn't competing directly with you. And he is your partner. And we're just so grateful. And a lot of people are thankful for you as well.
Yeah, well, I appreciate that, and honestly, we do take it seriously. We try to, make everyone happy, and then unfortunately, some people do want to move up closer to the dark zone. I will tell you that, I can tell you a company last year went to the interactive area and literally bought 13 booths out completely. So, just to understand something, one other thing I forgot about to tell you on the floor plan. We moved the interactive area further right because there's so many Halloween companies that we couldn't. Everybody wants to be in the section it's designated as Halloween, but the interactive section, I'll be honest with you, 70% of it are Halloween vendors anyway, because if they book later, there's no room for them to be in that area because all those spots are sold already. But just be aware that interactives, it's a pretty small portion of the show. The majority of it is haunted houses and haunted house vendors. So when you go back there, or if you're assigned back there, don't be upset because the way it works is each year you just keep trying to move up. Some years you could get lucky and move up 10 rows, and other years it may take you a while where you're moving up 3 rows at a time. It's just really based on seniority and things like that. So, we do try our best to try to make everybody successful at the show.
Amen. Amen, sir.
All right. Well, thanks, guys. I appreciate it. Good luck, Chris. Have fun with the show, and we will see you guys in 4 weeks.
I can't believe it. I can't believe it. All right, sir. We'll see you soon.
That'll be crazy. Thanks.
Thank you. Guys, a TransWorld Live exclusive. You got a chance to see the floor plan. That's the first time that I've seen it. Very, very excited. And truthfully, again, we say it every week. Rich is the mastermind behind that whole thing. And it's good. Thank you for bringing all the great comments and the great chat. All right. But wait, there's more. We are beyond excited. They are our premier show sponsor for TransWorld Live. They are the premier show sponsor for the entire interactive entertainment show as well. Ladies and gentlemen, help us in welcoming to the stage TicketSpice, Mandy Lawrence. Mandy, what's up?
Chris, your energy is contagious. Love it.
Thank you. It's exciting. We get to hang out with so many amazing people, and we get to see them all in 27 days.
I know. How did that happen? It feels like we just had 2025 TransWorld.
Truly,
how did we get here?
I feel like Christmas was just last week. Seriously.
Yeah.
What's going on? How are things? How's life?
Good. Life is good, busy. I know we caught up a little bit, but we're growing rapidly. We're doing a bunch of really fun things, and we're trying to invest more into the industries that we love, like the haunt industry, like the Christmas industry, the interactive industry. So
Yes.
it's really exciting for our company and our team. So
You
very
guys
honored to be premier sponsors this year as well.
We are honored, and on behalf of Jen, Rich, and the entire TransWorld team, thank you to you, to Shadi, to the entire team, to Brian. Got to call him out. I mean, and everybody that we're missing. But you guys have truly some of the most polarizing figures that are just become amazing human friends to all of us. And it's just like a big extended family. And when TicketSpice is around, you know that it's going to be a good time because you guys come with an amazing product and with the best contagious smiles ever.
Thanks, Chris. That means a lot. And I think that's the heart of our business and our company is that we want to be friends with everyone. We want to have fun. We want to show people a good time. But at the end of the day, we know we have a good product too. But I think that is something that you'll notice if anyone is using TicketSpice or has or is thinking about it, like we have like customer support is big to us, and all of our reviews are, hey, we love the support from your team and staff. And so yeah, it's fun to be part of a company like this. And I'm going on 5 years with the company, and it's exciting. So I think this is my 4th or 5th TransWorld too.
It is. So, and it's wild because Robert and I have been there with you guys, you know, growing when you're on the tours or you're hanging out. And I think we helped escort you into your very first haunted house, which was awesome and something I'll never forget.
Push through. Clearly, I'm in product sales, not the haunted attraction industry, but it's grown on me. I really enjoy it. I think the haunt owners, the Christmas immersive owners are some of my favorites. So I don't say that lightly. Yeah.
And I know some of your customers are in the chat, like David Seneker says, "Go, Mandy." Good to see you.
Hi, David. Thanks.
Okay, so let's talk TicketSpice because we've got a lot of fun stuff to go through, but let's tell people. So those that might not be familiar with TicketSpice or may have heard of you guys, but need to learn a little bit more, tell us all about TicketSpice.
Oh gosh, where do I begin? I will say this right off the bat. I know Robert's pulling up to our TicketSpice landing page there, our website. So this is what you would see when you land on it. But I think what people don't know is that our company is WebConnects. And WebConnects under
huge.
The umbrella of, so under the umbrella of WebConnects, there's 4 different products. So for those that don't know, we've been around since 2008. We have ticketing software, registration software, and then we also have a donor management software tool. So if you are an attraction that needs both ticketing, but maybe you need registration for an event or camps or classes, and then also our donor management software tool. So, there you go. Thanks, Robert, pulling up our WebConnects page there.
Yes.
So you can see various things on WebConnects. And then obviously TicketSpice, we're really excited about this product. We are growing rapidly with our ticketing product in several different verticals and industries. So obviously haunted attractions, we've got holiday events, Christmas light shows, immersive experience, escape rooms. I'm just trying to think of folks
farms
at the conference. Agritourism, the farm industry is huge. So you're running a haunt at night, and then you have a family-friendly event during the day. That's one of our big industries there. And then just kind of thinking high level, there's so many different options when it comes to ticketing out there. I'm sure most of you are aware, seeing that floor plan, maybe seeing some other competitors of ours. But I think what makes us different out in the marketplace, we kind of already touched on it. I think it's the people, but not only that, I think the innovation with what we're doing as a company. We're constantly thinking of how do we innovate? How do we keep up with the changing times? So one of those things, Chris and I were kind of chatting about this, but AI, right?
What Chris? A hot topic! What the hottest topic? I mean, yes, the hottest.
Yeah. So AI, I'm sure you guys can post in the chat. Do you use AI? Is it, I don't know if you use Claude or ChatGPT, or everyone's using AI. Come on. So here's the deal. We just launched a couple weeks ago a AI marketing tool. So built directly into TicketSpice. If you are a business owner, if you're a haunt owner, if you're a, let's say Christmas, you're running a Christmas light show and social media, right? We're all posting comments from different social media platforms. So what our AI marketing tool does is it's built directly into TicketSpice. All you have to do is prompt the AI, the AI generator to tell it, are you promoting your event? Are you offering a special discount? You can change the tone of voice within the AI tool. And then it's really awesome because most people that have a Facebook account, they have a Meta account, which just gets plugged into the tool. And you're simply just clicking a button and it's creating and generating these marketing ads for you. So it's really neat. We're super pumped about it, directly within the TicketSpice platform. And then, of course, there's various other things. I'm sure people are looking at their phones right now, maybe texting a friend about something aside from that. So being able to send a text message out in real time to customers through TicketSpice. If you go on our website, all of this stuff is kind of housed there under various different features within the software. But yeah, I would say the biggest thing, we're constantly innovating. The other thing that we just launched, which is super exciting, is our self-service kiosks. So for most people know us because we do online ticketing, but we do at gate sales as well. So when your guests walk up, they can simply check out on their own. So most of us have been to a haunt before. You're either buying a ticket online or you're walking up, you're signing a waiver. So we now have self-service kiosk that you can check out very quickly and easily. So super awesome, exciting stuff. And we're just thrilled. We're thrilled to.
I love you guys are always on that cutting edge. And, to Courtney McIntyre, our good friend, Courtney McIntyre,
hey, Courtney.
who just put in the chat. Yeah, you do. Who just put in the chat, makes me want to open up a house just so I can use that great technology. You guys are doing amazing stuff to make sure that your customers are always competitive and efficient and harnessing all of your tools to the best of their ability.
Yeah, for sure. And I don't know if we want to talk about this, but my guilty pleasure, Love is Blind. Who watches Love is Blind? Can we go there, Chris?
We can. So I knew it was going to come out. I
had to scream because you guys probably know Otherworld. So Otherworld, Ohio is one of our customers. Love them. I don't know if anyone knows John. He works over there, but they went on a date at Otherworld, Ohio last night on the show. And I literally screamed and took a screenshot and texted John, like, what's going on? So, think about immersive experiences and that kind of thing. But anyway, that was a side. I just got really excited about that and had to share.
We love any time that we can spot like one of our people or one of our guys, out there in the public, type of thing. So it's an exciting moment. So now the big question that comes up, because you mentioned, obviously there are some ticketing competitors that are at the show, and certainly you have outlined all of this emerging technology. Can you talk about your support? I think that helps makes you guys stand out from a lot of your competitors, because, and I know you may not be able to see all the chat, but people are glowing about that.
Yeah, I know I'm trying to catch up with the chat, but I am probably a little distracted here.
It's
I'm
okay.
trying to look over here at the chat, but I would say customer support. When you're running a haunt, you're working late hours. You might need to call someone. You might need to get a hold of someone. Technology is probably not what you're the best at. Maybe some people are. I have met some haunt owners that are really good at technology, but it's probably not the first thing that you're thinking about. You're thinking about your haunt and running your haunt and running your business. So what I would say is our support is great. We have a 24-hour line that you can chat into. We have about 15 to 20 people that are supporting you in that process. So there's a lot of great things that we offer. I know we probably have talked about this before, Chris, but we also offer attendee support. Yes. So as a business owner, you're answering a lot of questions from your guests, your maybe your staff or anyone that's coming on site to your event. And so we offer a plethora of support when it comes to your guests getting supported, whether it's a chat bot, whether it's emails or texts. I know a lot of people write into social media. So there's various ways that we can help even your customers and take the load off of you. We just know with the economy now, like it's expensive to hire folks for for your business, and if we can take the load off in any content, we want to do that. So
it's a partnership, and I think that's the important part. That a lot of people, really, once they start to get to know you, if they're not using you guys yet, and they want to start working with you, it is a true partnership. They want to help you be more successful. Selling more tickets is beneficial for both sides.
Yeah.
So,
and I see someone in the chat asked a question about chargebacks. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, please.
Who has gotten a chargeback before? Like, raise your hand. I don't think a single person would not raise their hand.
Sure.
So a couple of things. There's several different ways that we look at chargebacks, right? There's friendly fraud, where someone just simply, they filed a chargeback because they didn't realize that the thing on their, their statement was actually to your haunt. And then there's also like fraud, where people are legitimately come to your haunt. I know I keep saying haunt, but your business, and they file a chargeback, and it's just rude, right? It's just rude. Why would you do that? So a couple different ways, but the way that we think about, I know those jerks. I mean, let's be real. Like, it is annoying. So we have something called chargeback protection, which is something we launched a couple of years ago. We piloted it, and then we just launched it fully this last year. And I have one haunt customer that is the reason why they made the switch to TicketSpice, was because we did have this offering. So essentially, they don't have to ever deal with any chargebacks ever again. Like, we handle them all.
Wow.
That is another thing. We do our own payment processing. So we have a whole team that handles the chargebacks. We have a VP of risk that's looking at every single aspect of your payment gateway. And so because of that, like, we have kind of a leg up. And I think in the industry, we kind of view ourselves as an all-in-one solution, where we're doing payment processing, we're doing ticketing, we're doing registration, but we're also thinking about your business as well. So like, you're seeing Eric, our co-founder, on the website there. I love Eric. He's been a friend of mine for about 15, 16 years. He's a great man, but he built websites before, started the business with our other co-founder, John. John used to run events. And so it's nice because you have someone that within our company who was running events before this. And so having that background and, being able to kind of carry that into the business that we have is something really special. So we understand businesses. We've even put on our own events before. We just put on an event. I don't know if anyone here knows what NAFTMA is. I think they'll be at TransWorld, but we just put on a big event there, full on event. 800 people came out. It was at the Old Red in Orlando. Trying to think of the city I was just at. And so we understand, like, we put on events, we do ticket, like the reason why we do that is so that we do understand the businesses that we're working with. So yeah.
I could not speak more to that. You guys are there. You guys are talking with everybody. You're hanging out. You're going to the events. You're going to City Museum. You're going to the parties, and you're talking. You're hearing their stories, and you're finding custom solutions to custom problems. And whatever your situation is, I do encourage you to talk to Mandy, talk to the TicketSpice team, and at least let them preview some of their products and how they can affect your business and make you guys even more efficient and maybe keep a little bit more money. I mean, Jennifer Best Pitch just put it into the chat. Yeah, you might have a little bit of extra money and then those chargeback hit. TicketSpice is going to help you with that. They've got that support just for that.
I mean, I'm very open. Like, Chris knows this. Like, I try to make friends with everyone. Like, if you want to add me to Facebook, if you want to ask a simple question, like, even if you're not using TicketSpice and you just want to pick my brain on the industry or what we're seeing or trends, I'm happy to have a conversation. Send me a Facebook message. You can email me at my mandy@webconnects.io. You can call me. I don't care. I'll give my phone number out.
Sure.
But yeah, I mean, I think at the end of the day, like, we want to be partners that are helping and educating and just being there for our accounts.
Well, we completely Agree, because you guys produce a great product and a lot of happy people, especially in the chat. But we get to see a lot of those, especially when we're hanging out at TransWorld. And we wanted to kind of talk about a few of those things. So you guys are actually sponsoring our VIP lounge, which is booth number 2645. And for those that choose that ticket level, you guys get to see a little bit of that pizzazz and fanciness courtesy of TicketSpice.
I love the VIP lounge. I mean, I know a lot of folks will go in there just to, get away from the noise, or if they need to just chill out. And so I think there's going to be refreshments again. One year we did a raffle, so there might be, something like that in the mix. You don't want to miss that kind of stuff too.
Now, that's during the show floor. But on Thursday night, you guys are sponsoring the VIP Happy Hour Mixer exclusively for VIP ticket holders. And it's going to be at the Over and Under, and all of the information's available on the website. But again, you guys are starting the party early and making sure that people know that they're taken care of.
That's a time that I love the mixers, the happy hours, all the things that we get to do to just kind of understand who you are and just chat and then become friends and add to Facebook and all the things. So I love those types of parties that we host. It's a good time.
You guys are very, very good at that. And of course, we would be remiss if we didn't talk about the big dance on Saturday night, the Heaven and Hell costume ball. So excited. And you guys are co-sponsoring that with Froggy's Fog, with Pro Air, Show Off Spotty Air, and of course, TicketSpice. They come out to play that night. Not only does your whole crew come out, but you guys actually have a special little sanctioned area where you do some VIP stuff for VIP people.
Yeah, we do. And if you guys have been to the costume ball before, I know each year it's themed differently. I won't be dressing up. Sorry, Chris. But I like watching all the costumes, and but yeah, that's a great way to network as well. We do, like Chris mentioned, we typically would do a roped off section for some of our VIP buyers, and that's or the VIP buyers at TransWorld, and that's just a special time for us to connect as well. So
just got to give credit to Sammy from Into the Fear. Do it, she says. And then Minor says
about me dressing up. I don't know.
Oh, come on.
Someone bring me a costume then, okay?
There's a lot of people here that would help you with that. I guarantee that.
Why did I do this to myself? No, I'm just kidding.
Now, of course, the place to be, though, the entire time of TransWorld is you guys at your booth, your brand new booth 603. We've got some exclusive information. We've got some breaking news, and you saved it just to share with everybody on this show.
I did. Yeah. So we are actually partnering with 13th Floor Creative Solutions this year. And we are super excited. They are building out our booth 603. So if anything, come by to see the creativity from these guys. We are super. Oh, there you go. Right there. 603. Yes, come by. We're super excited for the new booth location.
Wow.
The new booth. Just having it built out. I mean, we had this vision of what we wanted to look like. And so we're super excited to showcase our new booth this year.
Look at you right next to Plague Productions and George from Immortal. And it's being built by 13th Floor Creative Studios. Holy cow.
Yeah, I know. It's so exciting. I am beyond excited for it. So
okay, we're gonna put you on the spot. Have you seen any conceptual photos yet?
I have. I don't know what I'm allowed to release yet.
Can you tease us with something generic, something 30,000 foot level?
So, oh gosh, Chris.
I know I'm putting you on the spot.
I don't know what I'm allowed to share. I mean, I guess if nobody tells my boss.
It's okay. Shadi approved it. He said, Mandy can tell you anything that she wants.
I probably have a picture. Oh my gosh, you're putting me on the spot.
No. We're just excited because that's what we do here, and we're very, very excited.
Okay, I'll see if I have it. I'll see if I have a picture. I don't know that I do though.
Okay, we'll promise. No screenshots. It's
yeah, I know. Rich is releasing this big booth layout, and it's like, go ahead, take shot. No, I gotta keep it under wraps. Fair enough. You're not gonna want to miss it. I'll just put it that way.
I'm
so
excited.
In years past, we've just been basic, the pop-ups, and and now it's like it's an experience. Let me just say that. So.
I love this. I am beyond excited for you guys and cannot wait. Yeah. Robert and I will be there on Thursday. And all right, before we get into some really, really fun stuff, we just want to focus real quick. You did give your email. You put that out there. So Mandy at webconnects.com.
.io.
.io. I'm sorry. Mandy at webconnects.io. Please reach out for anybody that wants to talk about their solutions, wants to talk about their problems, and Mandy can help hook you up and figure that out with you. Don't wait till the show. If you go to the show, sure, you'll get to see a great booth and you get to hang out with their amazing crew. You should do that anyway. But if you want to get a head start on it, reach out now and start talking about the problems, and then you guys can hang out together.
So people are asking about the theme. I think I can give the theme out.
Okay. See, this is why the TransWorld Live audiences is great, because they ask
this is great. Question. I love these questions. So
keep it up, guys.
The theme is the Spice Shack.
The Spice Shack.
Yes.
Yeah. I love this. Tater, where are you, my friend? Tater, this is all you.
Where's Tater? We need some Froggy's Fog. We got to connect with you guys on the effect of the booth.
Make that happen. If it's spicy, it needs to be foggy.
I'm still waiting. I don't know if Tater is on here. I'm still waiting for a spicy scent from Froggy's Fog. So
what?
Froggy's, where are you at? I need some
This is
help.
exciting.
We need a spice scent for our booth.
I expect Shadi to be like writing orders and he can't see the paper because there's so much fog just rolling in. Like
true. That's so true.
It's great. It's great. All right.
We're excited about it.
You guys are our great partner, and we are
Nathan just commented. They're still working on our spicy scent. Nathan, yes! I love you.
Nathan is amazing. Thank you.
Thank you, Nathan from Froggy's Fog.
We knew he was here. You guys are our great partner. And again, thank you to you, to Shadi, to the entire team at TicketSpice. We love you guys. But wait, there's more. You guys have an epic giveaway, an epic contest that we want all of our TransWorld Live listeners. This is exclusively for us.
Yes, it's so exciting. You guys know we love to party, we love to interact, we love friends, we love food, we love drinks, but we also like prizes and giveaways as well. So I don't know if you have the link. We can post it in the comments or the chat. Happy to do that, but we are there we go. It's in the chat. So we're going to do a giveaway. 2 winners will be selected on Saturday. And one will get a $200 gift card. Okay. $200 gift card. And the second one is going to get an exclusive VIP Saturday party ticket. So we talked about the Heaven and Hell costume party. So you'll get access to that roped in area. So drinks, and it's going to be a fun time. So enter into the raffle. We'll select someone on Saturday. I think I put 4:30 p.m. We'll select a winner. That way you'll be able to come to the party, get that VIP wristband, and it's going to be a fun time. So
love this. This is such a cool opportunity. Okay, guys, you're getting the head start on this. Robert put the link into the chat. So you're going to want to click that, fill that out, and you're going to want to be present at booth 603 on Saturday during TransWorld at 4:30 local time, which is Central Time, but local time.
If you can't be there, I know the floor is very big, and if you're in conversations and working out other, you're buying other things, we'll go ahead and pick a winner. We'll announce it. But if you're not present to win, as long as we have your phone number, your email, I'll get a hold of you. I'll call you. Hey, you won. But just come to the booth and pick up your price. That's all that we ask.
Love that. Now,
and you're going to want to come to the booth anyway. The Spice Shack. Come on.
Spice Shack is awesome. You didn't even tell me that. I'm so excited. That's awesome.
No, I messaged someone and said, can I tell him? So I got approval.
I love that. See, we're all legal beagle here. It's great.
Yeah.
Sean Fenner asks the most important question, maybe all night. Will there be some TicketSpice karaoke at some point?
TicketSpice, what does that entail? Me singing? You all don't want to hear me sing, or
that
what?
Sounds like that's exactly
Sean,
what it is.
What do you mean by that? You don't want to hear me sing. We're already talking about costumes. I don't know. I think Courtney offered a costume in the chat.
Courtney makes Studio 1031 makes great costumes.
I know he does. Oh gosh. I don't know why I said that. I'm regretting this.
The challenge is on, Mandy. We're so thankful, so excited.
Thanks, guys. Yeah, we're excited too.
Anything that you want to share before we see each other in 27 days and the new Spice Shack?
No, we're just super excited to see everyone. This is kind of our time to get together and have fun. But also, if you do want to talk business, like I said, my email is on there. Send your information for the raffle for sure. And then, just looking forward to the next 30 days, right? Ramping up. Exactly. I got to get ready if I'm going to be singing and wearing a costume here.
There we go. Okay. Now wait, just for those for Courtney or for whoever may be reaching out and helping Mandy with her costume, would you prefer to go in heaven or hell?
Oh, I'm heaven. I told you guys at the beginning of this conversation, I was never a hot girl, but I gotta go a little easy here. Ease me in, okay?
We got you. Well, we are very, very grateful. Thank you so much for your time. Yeah. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for all of this amazing stuff, and we can't wait to celebrate with you in just 27 days.
Yeah, it'll be good to see everyone in person. Looking forward to it.
Very much. Guys, reach out to Mandy if you want a demo, hang out with her, fill out that information, and you're going to get a chance to win some free stuff. TicketSpice.com. And again, thankful to them for being our premier show sponsor. TransWorld Live, you do not disappoint, guys. Thank you very, very much. See, you're converting her. She's going to be going home early now. Now she's not going to want to wear a costume, but you guys we'll convert her. We love them. Okay, I don't know if we can convert her to wearing a costume. I don't know if we're going to get her sliding. But if there's anybody that can help convince anybody to get into the sliding game, it's our very next guest. We're very, very excited for making his TransWorld Live debut. Give a big warm welcome to Devin Carter from Sinister Slide Gear. What's going on, buddy?
Hey, thank you, Chris. Yeah, definitely. We need to get Mandy sliding into that party.
Now, this could be fun. We've got the Spice Shack. We've got a heaven motif, and she's going to be sliding right in the door.
That'll be great.
Love this. Devin, how are you, my friend? How's everything?
Amazing. Just total production mode, getting ready for TransWorld. We are busting it out, trying to get as much slide gear as we can ready for the event.
It is amazing to see. So like all the sliders that I have ever met are so passionate about sliding. And the thing that makes them more excited to do it is to be able to do it with a little flair and consistency and spend their money on quality products that keep them safe and make the show awesome. And 99 out of 100 times do we hear it's coming from Sinister Slide Gear. So tell us all about that awesome stuff for those that may not be in on the secret yet.
Yeah, so I work for Hobbs Grove. I have been going as a buyer for the haunt for probably about the last 10 years. And I have been a slider for about 11 years. And every year at TransWorld, I was always looking for the slide gear, and it never came. I was like, man, where is the slider booth? And I would just go up and down each aisle. I would even check the Christmas aisle. Oh, maybe there's a slide booth in here. Never a slide booth. So in 2023, on my way home, I thought, you know what, I'm gonna be the guy to do it. I'm gonna just kind of do what I've been doing for myself, but make it available to everybody. the same quality gear like I'm making it for myself, but just kind of mass produce it and see if I can get it out to other sliders, see how they like it. And it just took off. It was amazing. 2024 was our first year in business. We were able to attend TransWorld in 2025, so less than a year in business. We were knocking at TransWorld's door and had our little booth, and it's just been uphill ever since. Last year was definitely a challenge, throwing ourselves into TransWorld, thinking, it's just a show. Sure. It's more than a show. It was amazing. So those 10 booths that are still open, or the 7 booths still open, you guys, if you're thinking about it, it is absolutely something to do. It took our business to an entirely new level.
I love to hear that. Oh my gosh. And I know Rich does too. Like, that's exactly what we live for, is to help showcase amazing products like yourself. And it's just so great to see you guys being able to grow your company, to grow your business, and get these quality products out to the people. And certainly the chat is lighting up about how amazing your products are. Now, can we talk about this? Because sliding culture has kind of taken over. There's a lot of haunted attractions where maybe there weren't sliders, but now, because of your products, because of your training, because of your tips, your tricks, you guys are helping people learn more and being able to get out there, do it safely, and entertain our customers, get a little good jump scare. How does someone get started in sliding if they're not already a veteran?
So one of the products that we released right off the bat is something that I've always wanted to do and always kind of looked for when I was searching for my slide gear. I just kind of wanted everything pre-made, ready to go. And it was really hard to kind of find. Thanks, Robert, for putting that up. That is the Sinister Slide Gear Starter Pack. So typically back in the day, you would have to go to Home Depot and find, metal conduit connectors and shave them down and make them fit a finger, and then put E6000 on whatever type of gloves you would like. And then you're just gluing everything together, right?
Sure.
So it made it a little bit harder for people that wanted to be sliders to actually hit the ground, right? It was like, oh man, sliding looks so cool. Slider Jesus is doing it, and Pongo Joe, and these guys are just blowing up Instagram and TikTok, and thankfully support from those guys as well.
Sure.
Since we've started, but yeah, really just wanted this one kind of package that everything's pre-made. The glue is already set. Everything's ready. It comes to your door. You open a box and you can throw it on and slide that very minute. So that was really the biggest goal for me when starting the company. I wanted ready to use gear. Of course, we sell the DIY stuff, right? We sell the fingers on their own and the toe caps. A lot of sliders still like to create their own product.
Sure.
So we sell all that stuff, but really what's put us above and beyond is that starter pack. Also kids sizes. There's been a lot of kids. We helped gear up Gorgalore, Kevin's son. So yeah. So just it's been crazy.
It's great too. So when we have done competitions, whether at East Coast Haunters or at MHC, and certainly we have a sliding component, and you just mentioned two of the industry legends in Pongo Joe and Slider Jesus, and they use your stuff and they showcase it so well, and so many people come in with it. It's almost somewhat, it could be intimidating, where like, how do I do that? I don't know how to create that. And those two guys are great representatives, and others that I've heard, they say, no, just go to sinisterslidegear.com and they have a starter kit. Like, they have everything that you need, just one click of a button and you've got everything. It's got your knee pads, it's got your kneecaps, it's got your gloves with the surge pucks, and it's got the shoes with the shoe caps. I mean, you are ready to go. Just get that box in the mail.
Yep, absolutely. Yeah, that was the big goal. I felt that would really is what people would want, because that's what I wanted as a slider. I always like, I'm like, okay, I like making this stuff, but year after year I'm gluing, and I'm like, man, I'm spending so much time. I could be out there practicing, right? And I'm sitting here gluing one finger on at a time. I was like, you know what? Let us cover our hands in glue and take care of the dirty work, and just send you something ready to use.
I love that. Now, we do have some questions from the chat. If I can kind of filter those in, if you're all right with that.
Oh yeah, definitely. I haven't even looked over it.
No, you're totally okay. That's what I'm here for. It's all good. Obviously, you guys sell products for your hands, for your knees, for your shoes, and you certainly sell them for men, women, kids, anybody that's a human being. And you also cover plenty of tips and tricks, but we did have a question in the chat. Do you have any chess pieces or thinking about any chess pieces so that you could spark your gloves on your chest?
So not right now, but typically kind of one of the tricks, it's really easy. And I don't think it's something that I personally would want to sell, because it is as easy as sticking some grip tape from a skateboard or sandpaper and adhering it to, the back of your gloves. And I just don't feel the need to sell grip tape. Anybody can go to Home Depot and pick up a piece of grip tape, and it's going to be way cheaper. All you need to do is just stick it to the back of your hand or your sides. A lot of people do it on the sides. So I'm kind of focused more on just the gear and little things like that. Those are just kind of easy stuff to pick up at a Home Depot or hardware store.
Love that. Now we kind of have a combo question, because I wanted to talk for you to talk about how do you maintain the gear, because we want obviously as much longevity, and you are putting friction against the ground, which kind of combos into Cobra's question is how often do you need to get a new set with proper care?
So as far as maintenance, it's generally just the common, don't leave it out in the sun, right? It is plastic. Sure. If you're leaving it in, I'm from California, so when it's 110 out, if I leave my pads in the sun, they're probably going to warp.
Sure.
A really nice part about our pads, which is something that I was just non-negotiable on, I had to have it. You could remove the actual pad from the canvas sleeve. Oh. So you could take the Velcro off, right? These kneecaps, they kind of adhere on with Velcro. You could take them on and off. So you can essentially wash the sleeve that it's in. So keep it nice and sanitary. I know some haunters don't wash their costumes as much as they should, but if you have that option, if you'd like to. As far as maintenance, I do recommend switching out the shoelaces.
Okay.
When you're sliding, you are going and you're hitting the ground. Those shoelaces won't last. A lot of sliders switch out to zip ties. That is smart. Probably the biggest thing I could recommend. Switching those to zip ties. Taping the gear. There are areas where you'll notice yourself starting to scrape up, like especially if you're a newer slider. Sometimes the inseam of your shoe will start to kind of form a little scuff mark, and that's where a hole is going to form. So I highly recommend some good Gorilla Tape in that area just to prolong the life. Same with underneath the pads. If you're getting any type of bite anywhere on the concrete, tape it up. It'll save you a lot in the long run. As far as replacement gear, we do sell it, of course. And it generally depends on what you're sliding on. If you're sliding on a really smooth, like a TransWorld floor, right, in the showroom, then you're definitely going to get a long time out of those pads. Now, if you're sliding on asphalt or the sidewalk or the road, it'll be really good for sparks, but it will go through the gear quicker. So it's kind of a give and take. You could get super great sparks on that rough terrain, but you will have to replace it a little sooner. If you're on something smooth, you won't get the best sparks, but it'll last a lot longer.
Pro tips there. Love that. This is really great stuff. Just a comment from Jennifer. Best pitch. We love her. She said she's got a girl about the size of a 10-year-old. Thankfully, you have kid sizes to accommodate her. So that's wonderful there.
Yep.
Now we do have a question. We have a lot of questions, lots of good lots of good stuff here. Have you? Oh, I'm so sorry. Are you ever going to make caps for different styles of asphalt?
So we currently have 2 styles of caps,
Okay.
and basically a cap, for those of you that don't know, that are watching, a cap is what is the plastic part of the front of that knee pad that you're seeing. So that's what we call a recap. So those are fully interchangeable. You swap them out as they deteriorate. Typically, you can get a good season out of them if you're sliding on something a little smoother. If you're on that really hard concrete, might go through a couple pairs a season. So currently we offer that cap that you're seeing there, and then we offer a pyro. It's called the pyro recap, and that is a sparking recap. So it's got magnesium rods embedded into it. So there's 6 magnesium rods kind of embedded in the front of it there. That is another option if you really like the sparking stuff. So we have that option. We also sell to a lot of theme parks, and they can't have that sparking feature. So we do offer everything non-sparking or sparking. But yeah, for now, we just have those 2 recaps. Eventually, we'll add some colors, different colored recaps. We're just trying to add everything we can. That's
loving that.
Yeah, one thing at a time, but we're definitely trying to get there to cover all the stops. So message me if you have any crazy ideas. I'm sure we can talk about it.
I love that. Our good friend Miner Mendoza from Your Pixel Store not only says take his money, but has a question about what's the difference between the starter kit and the ultimate kit.
So the ultimate, if you look on the site there's the ultimate sparking kit. So the ultimate is basically just the sparking. The starter kit or starter pack is the standard non-sparking.
Okay, gotcha.
So that's the only difference. The ultimate is just the ultimate sparking. It's going to come with the same shoes. It's going to come with the same knee pads there, except it will come with the sparking knee caps as well. And it'll come with the exact gloves you see there in that image. Those little dots you see on that are ferro rods and magnesium rods as well.
Love that. Heather from Scream Score says the same thing, like great information on your website, including the how it's made video. Pretty cool to see. That's awesome.
Yeah, we have all kinds of cool stuff on Instagram. I like to kind of show I show everybody the tricks and of how we make it and design the gear. I'm not one to hide anything, so go check it out. Again, there are a lot of those DIY users, so sure. I like to explain how we do it, and it could work for you. I mean, a lot of people have their own little tricks of how they do it, but I'm very open to showing our process.
We love that. And Sean just put it out there, hashtag haunters helping haunters. So we always appreciate that. Now, obviously you're coming to TransWorld. You guys are going to be at booth 1347. So excited to see you there. Are you going to have products for cash and carry?
Yep, we sure will. So we'll have a bunch of cash and carry products. Typically, we do sell more of the bulk at TransWorld.
Sure.
Actually, so last year was our first year, right? I was super prepared, I thought, right? I'm ready for this. I was not ready. We had a 10 by 10 booth that was completely packed, and I was watching poor people walk by and just like, oh, that looks cool, but there is such a line. So this year we have a 10 by 20. We have doubled our size of our booth. And hopefully we'll be there with Plague Productions and TicketSpice soon with our 10 by 30 booth. But, we are upgrading from last year, so going to have a lot more people with their hands on the registers to ring people up, and I'll be there providing any information that needs to be answered.
That could be a fun collaboration. You guys and TicketSpice, Plague Productions, Immortal Masks.
Put me in there.
That could be so much fun.
Absolutely. I was really fortunate to get a good spot. The first year, I think I lucked out, and somebody may have. Oh yeah, there we are. So yeah, I lucked out. I'm at the very opposite end of Pro Air, same aisle as Pro Air, opposite end. Just super fortunate. So I ain't going nowhere. That's Sinister for the rest of the time.
Love this. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. Will you have people demonstrating at your booth, like in the aisle or in your area?
So that is something that you guys will have to come see.
Oh, see, I love this.
There may or may not be some sparks flying over there. So y'all will have to stop by and check it out.
We did have a few questions if we were going to have any sort of sliding competition at TransWorld. Not at TransWorld, but I would look at East Coast and MHC, and we'll have to partner with Devin here to make some fun.
Those are on my list. Those are on my list. Definitely. I'm from California, and I drive all the way over, so I still need to connect with a few of the vendors that come from this way and figure out how exactly they do it without driving, because 29 hours is a little tedious.
I love this. Okay, you guys are sinisterSlideGear.com. What's the easiest way if people want to start talking to you? Maybe if they want to make a pre-purchase before TransWorld, could they work with you to pick up the order at your booth?
Yeah, absolutely. So we're really active on TikTok and Instagram. I'm not on Facebook, but Instagram and TikTok are the best way to get a hold of us. Sure. SinisterSlideGear@gmail.com. Or Devin at SinisterSlideGear.com are the contact info. And we are running a sale right now. We're honoring our 15% off TransWorld show price for anybody that wants to put their order in now. That basically guarantees that their order is going to be at that booth, and they can pick it up like a will call type deal. And highly recommend that, because with TransWorld, you never know. I might sell out Thursday. So if you want to really ensure that those sparking knee pads are there for you, message me or contact me on one of those platforms and put the order in, and we'll get you the code and make sure it's secured.
Love that, Devin. And you save yourself shipping too. So how
Absolutely.
Awesome of us. And you get to go home with that prize. You could be sliding in the airport on your way home. It's great.
Definitely.
I'm sure TSA would have fun with that.
Slide through TSA.
Exactly, right? This is amazing, and I'm so honored that you guys are here hanging out with us, but in a true Sean Fenner moment here. But wait, there's more. A little bird told me that maybe you might want to give something back to our TransWorld Live listeners today.
Yeah, definitely. I love giving stuff away. Most of the people that follow my Instagram know that. I don't even know how I'm still in business with the amount of stuff that I give away, but I just love doing giveaways. This is my bee's knees. I love it. So let's give some stuff away. Let's some clacker gloves. I have some clacker gloves here. I actually have some right next to me. So I love these are another product that I really wanted to bring to TransWorld, and this is essentially kind of like our slider glove, except there's no Velcro. So ours have Velcro, and you could adhere that puck to it. This is just your common slider glove, your common clacker glove.
Sure.
So makes that nice creepy sound. I was doing set design for years at Hobbs Grove, and the worst thing was just putting so much detail into a set, and then 2 nights into it, that actor thought it'd be really cool to grab a bat and just beat the hell out of this thing. Right? It's like, so for those noise making actors that like to make crazy noises, clackers are so much more affordable than destroying your set. I don't know if that's something that goes through the haunt industry, but sure. It certainly happened at our haunt, where the actor would just kind of start banging on stuff. So if you have those actors that like to make noise, this is just a really good, cheap way to get up in their ear, make a little noise, and you're not destroying any of your sets.
Well, you've already got a lot of people that are interested in the chat. So here's the rules, guys. Thank you so much to Sinister Slide Gear for giving away a set of clacker gloves. You can pick them up. Here's the rules. You have to pick them up from their booth, 1347 at TransWorld. And here's how it's going to go. You're going to write TW and then the answer to whatever Devin's question is going to be.
All right. Our question will be, I had one in mind, but now I kind of want to change it. Spur the moment.
Change it. No. You're good. This is a live show. We can have fun with that.
Okay.
I love it. And folks, what's going to happen while he's figuring out that question, he's going to look at the chat because we get all 5 of those feeds. They come together so we can see everything come in. And Devin's going to call out the very first correct answer that he sees. That person's going to win a set. We'll get you all hooked up, and then you could pick them up at TransWorld at their booth 1347.
Okay, well, I got one. This isn't what it was going to be, but what is the difference between an ultimate sparking starter pack and a starter pack?
Excellent question. So this, if you've been paying attention, you should be able to answer this. This is a good one here, guys. This is a good one. All right.
Might be a little too hard. Sean Fenner.
You call Sean Fenner. There we go. It's the first one he saw.
That's exactly it.
And that's it. Sean, congratulations.
I kind of gave the answer in the in the question there. So it's Sean. Stop by the booth. I'll get you the right size and everything. Just tell me your name and give me your info. We'll get you taken care of.
We will get you connected, Sean. I've got your contact information, but certainly we'll get you connected. Devin, thank you so much. Anything that you want to say to our audience before we hang out in just 27 days?
So a couple things that we have going for TransWorld. Of course, we upgraded our booth, so there should be plenty of space for everybody that couldn't make it in last year. We also love donating to charities. We are donating to HAA this year.
Excellent.
Association. So we'll have 2 starter packs for the live auction there on Thursday, I believe, Thursday evening. Super great event. I love going to the live auction. That's always so fun.
Yes, it is.
Be sure to stop in there and help them out. I will let Joe talk about the next kind of thing that we're working on and the donation for that as well.
No, so once you're done here, I want to keep you for just a second because as Sean Fenner put out there, Hunters Helping Haunters, we love collaborations. And we may joke about maybe getting Mandy into some sliding gear or into an immortal mask, but you are working with our very next guest. So let's keep you here for a second here because we want you to talk about this awesome collaboration. So TransWorld Live, help us in welcoming back to the show from Macabre Intentions, Joseph Goratowski. Hello, sir.
Hello, gentlemen. How are you guys doing?
We're even better that you're here now, and you guys are putting your amazing talents together to do something really cool.
Yep. I met Devin on a long and dusty road. We were out contemplating life and all its mystery, and we said to ourselves, what are we going to do? And we need to do something to change the world as we know it. And Devin, was that how it was? I think, am I over exaggerating?
It was a windy, dusty road, I believe.
It was a windy. You're right. Sorry, I apologize. I put too much on. But yes. Anyways, we got the chit chatting. Obviously, I met him at TransWorld last year. Hell of a nice guy. And we got chatting over the off season, and we had this wonderful idea of using some slider gear and let me run with it. And he was kind enough to send me over his starter pack. I don't know which one he sent me. I'm trying to remember. I know I'm ineligible to win, but yeah, he sent me over some awesome stuff, and he goes, just go, just do something. And I'm like, all right, let's do something. And you could probably see right behind me, not to be, not on this side, but the other side. is the creation that I ended up coming up with. So
well, let's dive into that because Chuckles
Yes.
just put the comment, I think the best comment. This is the collab of the century.
Ooh, from Dr. Chuckles. So how can you deny that? I don't know.
Tell us about what you guys are doing together here. This is awesome.
So, needless to say, yes. So I got to make a really cool costume out of some of his gear, and then we also had the idea of, again, what are we going to do with this project? And we've both been affected with unfortunately family members and friends with cancer and such.
Sure.
And so we wanted to give back.
Mm-hmm.
And we thought this was a good fitting thing to give out.
Okay.
So we reached out to geez, now I'm drawing a blank. Let's Scare. Oh my gosh. My apologies. Let's Scare Cancer. Yep.
Sure.
We reached out to Eddie and we said, hey, we'd love to donate this. And needless to say, he's extremely excited. So excited that it sounds like they're actually going to do a live auction.
Wow.
If I'm not mistaken, Devin, make sure fact check me on this one, so I'm not speaking out of the.
Erica's here too, I think, somewhere, so she can help.
Okay, then she can maybe. Yep. So we'll be able to do, or they're going to be able to do a live auction. I think on Saturday at 4.
Saturday at 4, I believe. Yeah, that's
Saturday at 4. Yeah.
Okay.
And Joe, somebody in the comments said, "Put on the costume and give a slide demo." Let's do that.
No. This won't fit into this, unfortunately. It wasn't meant for me. So it is adjustable, but is not really for me. And my years of sliding are far behind me. Yeah. I hit the ground. I live there now. So yeah.
There's a few folks
I'm not
talking about that too.
I'm not getting back up after that.
What's the name for your new costume?
Yes, the name. It's because I have a name for it.
Yeah, we named it.
Yeah, we did on the road, the windy road.
Dusty.
It's in my mind.
In the middle of
I think we called them Dusty, didn't we?
Yeah.
There we go.
That's it.
Lob me up a softball on that one, boys. Come on.
We love it. Oh, beautiful work here, guys. Will Dusty spark or will Dusty not spark?
Dusty does spark.
Okay.
Dusty actually does spark. He does have a set of spark gloves, and I actually with the gear, I did a little customization.
Okay.
So you get Dusty will come with a custom set of gloves with some armor on the back. So, yep. So one-off set of spark gloves from the collaboration between us two.
And truly, the only way to get a hold of this is to be a part of the Let's Scare Cancer auction. It happens on Saturday at 4:00.
Exactly.
And it'll be at their booth.
Yes.
Yep.
Robert, I missed. Okay. Yeah. 1643. It'll be there all weekend, so you guys can go by, check it out. I think they are doing silent auctions throughout the weekend.
Yes, they are.
But this will be a live auction. So feel free to stop by there, check it out, touch it, feel it, see what you think.
Love this.
Yeah.
Guys, this is what the haunt industry is about. This is that family when you bring together and you guys collab and make this awesome thing, and now for an awesome benefit. So very, very awesome. Guys, go check out Let's Scare Cancer, the booth 1643 all weekend, but especially on Saturday. Make sure you get a chance to get Dusty. Guys, this is awesome. All right, Devin, we're going to hang with Joe for just a second, but anything you want to add before we say goodbye, just for 27 days, though?
No, just so happy you guys had me on. Last year was our first year at TransWorld, only in business 2 years. So when legends like Joe and yourself bring me on to things like this, it just makes me want to pinch myself. It is crazy how much we've grown in the industry, and just having somebody like Joe reach out
Amen.
and want to do anything with us is so cool, and yourself as well, Chris, for having us on, and Robert, thank you for all your help on the back.
Robert's the best, truly. So
Absolutely.
Thank you. It's such an honor. And Robert and I will be coming to hang out with you guys sometime Thursday, sometime Friday. We're going to check in. We'll do a live broadcast and see how you guys are doing right there live from the floor at America Center.
Cool. We'll get you sliding.
All right. Let's do it. Let's do that. We need 911 on standby on that one, but let's do that. Let's do that. Thank you, Devin.
So much.
SinisterSlideGear.com.
Take care, Devin. See you soon.
Thanks for having me.
Joe, it's so exciting when you do this kind of generous stuff, but you as well. And like truly, Jason Hagen, I'm with you. Jason Hagen commented right when you came out, like, I am fangirling out. Amen to that. Holy
Jason's he's man, he's been around for so long. Big shout out to him.
Seriously, you make such amazing stuff. It is truly epic. I'm excited because when we walk in, we see you in Loden, we see you, dressing everything up. I don't even want to ask you some of the stuff that you're bringing. Not that you would tell me anyway, but I love that like Christmas morning feeling of like looking at your booth and going, what do you got for us this year? Yeah,
I love that too. And I will say, just to let the cat out of the bag, the big, other than Dusty over here.
Sure, I love it.
The big thing this year is the fact that I have gone full time. And I thank you so much. I appreciate it. I don't regret anything. No, all good decisions. Everything is peachy. No, I'm very optimistic, but obviously there's always challenges.
Oh, very much. And everybody here knows what a challenge it is to go full time. So congratulations. I know that that's only going to result in even more amazingness. Because I can't even imagine when you were at a day job or something outside and you're just dreaming of different concepts and coming up with different stuff and can't wait to get
all the time.
Back.
Yeah. But all the time. I mean, this will be, I think, my 9th year. Every year up to this, it's always been just a hobby. So it's I have my full-time job, I have my family, and then I come down in the shop over the weekends and sometimes a couple hours in the evening and putts and work on my stuff. So but I think getting the word out that I am full-time and that it means there's a lot of changes with what I'm doing. And when you come by the booth, you're going to see the same thing. Because I want to keep Macabre Intentions what Macabre Intentions was. I want to keep that going, but at the same time bring that full-time energy and full-time enthusiasm into the mix. So basically, what's happening is I'm like you kind of brought up the whole Christmas morning thing. So I'm still going to have that. So I still plan on for TransWorld bringing down several costumes that are going to be one-offs. Going to be one-off designs and going to be completely original because that's what I've done over the past 9 years, and I got to keep that going. That's the challenge that I have to myself is constantly bring new stuff down every single year. So you're going to still see that.
Love that.
And that's what's going to be so exciting because I think that does. Yeah, people really get excited about that stuff. And they want to come by and they want to see these things. I got all these cool costumes up right now. I'll get to those. But they're going to come and they're going to not only just come to see what I have, is now I want them to come to go, well, okay, these are all really cool. I can have some of these. Yes. Because that's the big thing. With me being part-time, I was limited to doing 15, 18 costumes a year. And that was it. So I was very gracious, and I always appreciated when people were very interested in purchasing things, but I couldn't, I wasn't able to do things. So now it's completely different. So now, yes, the answer is now, yes. You're not going to get Macabre Intentions Joe saying no anymore, okay? Or say I'm sorry, I'm all booked up. Now that make if like 1,000 people come to the booth and buy, I may have to say, all right, okay, September 1st, that's, I'm going to have to hire 30 people just to make these orders.
True.
And that's not going to, I couldn't even do that anyways. But no, but the big thing is to let people know that the answer is going to be most likely 99% yes. So with that, I have, as you can see right now up on the screen, I got my new website, and that's the nice hub to start this whole thing. So I reached out to obviously Sinister.
Sinister Visions and Chad Savage.
Sinister Visions. Thank you. I know it's Chad Savage, but with the Sinister slider. And I just kind of had that stuck in my head for a minute. But he helped me design this and absolutely love it. It gives a nice little showcase of some of the designs I've done in the past. And one of the big things for the full-time aspect is it has 2 of my costumes that are now will be like a forever costume. Okay. So these are going to be the start of my costume line. So and I'm going to add to this. Every year I may add 2, 3, more to them. Sure. So you have the scientist, the Dr. Cypher, and subject
5130.
5130. Thank you.
Yeah, these are beautiful. So these are going to be, obviously you're known for those custom made costumes, and I'm sure you're still going to offer that, but there's going to be more of a standard line, so to speak.
Yes. So these are the ones where you can order anytime.
Okay.
And they will come to your door within 6 to 8 weeks.
Wow. Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
So these are again, I sat down and I figured out, I streamlined the process of building these, and there's still a lot of custom aspects to each one of these costumes.
Oh, for sure.
That's what's a big point on these. But absolutely. And then the thing is, what I'm most excited about is, you could say, all right, I'd like to have this costume, and you pick the size.
Okay.
And it sounds like such a simple thing, but when you in the previous years, since I'm only doing so many costumes and I'm doing a lot of one-offs, I did have a bit of a restriction on the sizes, and I tried to make the size range as large as I possibly could. But there's obviously limitations. I can't make a one size fits everybody. Oh, and the thing is, I want to make everybody look fantastic. Okay, everybody. And these are the costumes that are going to allow you to do that. So you're going to be able to go on there, order, whatever size you have, order your shoe size. I think there's a couple other options you can pick. I know with Dr. Cypher, there's some LEDs. You can choose the color of LEDs and the color of the mask inside, which obviously you can, have that fit your haunt or your theme or your character. But be able to order these things and it'll come right to your front door.
Now we have a crazy question that we just got.
Shoot. Yes.
But right on the show floor, you guys are booth 510.
510.
And if someone comes up and says, Joe, I've never taken my measurements before. Can you help me take my measurements so that I can purchase a costume that's going to fit 100%. Perfectly? You'll do it right there.
Oh, I can do it right there. Yep.
Awesome.
As one of the things with being a costume designer, I always have a measuring tape.
Love that.
Yep. I always have a measuring tape.
Now, our good friend Sean Fenner asks, can you buy pieces and not just the full costume?
So, sometimes yes, sometimes no.
Okay.
I haven't quite worked out all the details on that. So what you'll probably see is I'm working on my Shopify page, and that page will have smaller items. Now I'm going to try to do some masks and some other pieces and such, chest pieces or this and that. I'll try to have some smaller items there. As for like supplies or kind of a build your own type stuff, I think that's going to be limited towards some of the other shows that I will be doing this year. Okay. I don't know yet, but I know it's like last minute, but I'm going to see if I can make it out the East Coast. I don't know. There's some stuff that depends, and I'll have to talk to Rich and to see maybe squeeze me in a corner somewhere.
Okay.
But
I'm
I will
sure he
be
can
at
do it.
Midwest Hunters Convention. That's 100% because that's
Always.
right down the road from my house.
It's your backyard.
Yep, exactly. So I'll be there. So on those shows, you'll get a lot more. I'm still going to be bringing a lot more pieces and parts, so you can get some really cool things to add to your character and then help you build your own stuff. So
Love that. Now,
yep.
we know you love collaborations, and we're going to put
I
you
do.
We're going to put you on the spot because Rob Nash
Shoot.
just put in the chat and said,
Yep.
would you be open to a possible collab with a closed casket for masks, since you're right next to them with closed casket?
Yes. Reach out. Reach out.
Hunter's Helping Hall.
Absolutely.
Hunter's Helping Hall.
And the thing is, I love doing collaborations simply because that's just how my mind works. I love coming up with new stuff all the time. And I love talking to people who have that passion, and they spark more ideas and new ideas. Last year, working with Brandy Beast, working with Brandy, talk about
that
class
was epic.
act.
It was
class
epic.
act over there, and we got to make something just epic.
Yes.
And I loved the fact that we have such different styles, but yet we are able to combine those styles into one cohesive product. And I tell you, it was amazing. So, and that's kind of what, the slider gear. Dusty over here. We got, I don't know if you can tell, but we do, like I said, he's got the slider vest, right there. I got the little Sinister slider gear, what you call it, and then I have a little Macabre Intentions patch right above it as well. And on the back, it's got that big embroidered Sinister slider gear patch on the back. So, like I said, I love working with other people like this and combining crazy minds together and seeing what we come up with. We
got lots of love for you in the chat. Dobby just gave a great heart.
I can't see the chat.
Molly Peck just said,
Molly, yes,
it's insane.
Hello, my dear.
Can we talk about one of the coolest features of your booth, in addition to these amazing costumes, in addition to yourself, in addition to everything that you bring to the TransWorld floor at booth 510? One of the coolest things that we talk about is who's modeling your costumes.
Yes.
You always bring epic local people.
So I've said this 1,000 times, and I will say it again. I make costumes. My models bring them to life.
Amen.
When right now I got Dusty sitting back here. He's sitting on a mannequin. He's not moving. He's not twitching. He's not, and he looks cool, but there's no life there.
Right.
I've been so blessed to meet these amazing people, and I've had so many of these folks back year after year after year after year, for many different reasons. So I'll start listing off the names. I got 4 incredible models this year.
Okay.
3 obviously veterans working with me, not only working with me, but in the haunt industry themselves.
Oh, for sure.
You have Maya.
Oh.
Yep. Maya's coming back. Last time she was the vessel.
Yes,
the vessel costume. Yep.
Unreal.
Yep. So she's coming back this year, and I'm so excited to have her back. You have Dalton.
Amazing.
He is back. He is my energy, my comic relief, my crazy. And the crazy thing about a Dalton is he's from day one.
Yeah.
I'll tell the story. It's a fun little story to tell. But I met Dalton back my first year at TransWorld.
Okay.
He just randomly came up to me and was like, "Dude, I love his stuff. Can I model something right now?" And it's my first year, and I never met him before, and I'm just like,
yeah,
fine. And all right, fine. So I'm like, so right then and there, I outfitted him with one of the costumes, and he was out there for like 2 hours.
He really,
and it was absolutely amazing. And he's been with me ever since.
Great choice.
Sadie is coming back.
Yay.
Sadie has done some amazing work. Last year, she was the Franken Bride.
Yes, yes.
And her elegance sometimes and her creepiness is amazing.
She embodied your Frankenstein character. I mean, yes.
Last we had we walked her over to the airbrush, and had a couple of the models who had done kind of like a Frankenstein model, airbrush model, body makeup, and having them all together and taking photos with everybody. Talk about an amazing moment to see everybody all standing next to each other. Unbelievable. And we do have a new model coming in this year. Another Dalton. So Dalton 2. Yep. So there's gonna be Dalton 1, Dalton. So basically short Dalton and tall Dalton. So this is gonna be interesting for him. This is his first year going to TransWorld. And gonna be modeling. So talk about baptism by fire. He's gonna be thrown into the mix, but he is an amazing actor. He works over at Abandoned Haunted House Complex up in Wisconsin here.
Yep.
And so I'm excited to have him and see what he can bring. So
as someone that knows all 4 of your models very, very well, you have a great cast of characters, and I know everybody that you've worked with. Amazing.
And I got one more. I had never mentioned this yet, but I got one more name to drop.
Okay.
From the East Coast, I'm getting an amazing assist. We're talking about a makeup artist from East Coast, Penhurst Asylum. Autumn Werner is coming out. She's coming out, and she's doing makeup for me this year. I am so excited about that. You have no idea.
That is, we just talked to Dreadworks on Tuesday. Mason, and their T-shirt this year is an Autumn Werner design. So
she's coming out. I'm so excited.
Brilliant stuff. Oh my gosh, that is awesome. That is so awesome. Yes, Molly is talking in the chat here about his character at Abandon, but truly, tall Dalton, just an amazing human and a kind human, and I'm so excited to see that. I mean, because you probably had to rob a few fabric stores to cover all of that extra footage because the man's like 8 or 9 feet tall. So size
13 boots. Yep. And honestly, between you and me and nobody else,
sure,
because we'll keep it to ourselves.
Of course.
The fact that I have to get this guy 13s so he can be on the showroom floor. Most likely, when they do purchase said costumes, they're not going to need the 13s, or they'll probably be too big. So I'll have leftover 13 boots, and I'm gonna have to try to figure out what to do with. Hey, remember that one guy was looking for pieces and parts.
Yes.
Hey,
Sean, there we go,
probably. I'll have some size 13 boots after the show.
We could do this. Oh, Joe, this is amazing. MacabreIntentions.com. You guys are booth 510.
Yeah.
You're always a good time, and you bring such quality stuff. I'm so honored that you hung out with us, and thanks for being our last guest tonight, just because I know it's a long show, but so
that's
excited.
Okay. It was wonderful. I just feel bummed that I couldn't participate in any of the giveaways.
No.
It stinks. I can't be a VIP. You
know what? You're a VIP with us all the time. Robert and I got you hooked up. We got you.
Well, when I can get away. When am I going to get away from the booth and go hang out at the VIP tent?
That's very, very true. When the show floor closes, we're coming over and hanging out.
Okay. All right. Sounds good.
I think somebody joked about, sorry, and I don't want to misquote somebody.
No.
There we go. Sean Fenner. Yeah. Will there be Malort and cheese curds? Quite possibly.
No. I mean, cheese curds, maybe. Malort? Come on. That's a thing. That's a Midwest thing that none of us actually drink it, but we just say we drink it, and then we just get other people to try it just to see the look on their face.
That's the secret. That is the secret. Yeah. It's like none of us really eat deep dish pizza. Exactly. I mean, on the regular, like you normally.
Yeah. You can't eat deep dish pizza on the regular. It's impossible. No.
So,
but I completely agree.
we're 27 days away. I know you've been coming to TransWorld
Yeah,
forever.
every time you said that, it's killing me.
I know, and I
Every
hate
time.
it. I'm
It's like,
sorry. I'm sorry.
That's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
What are you looking forward to the most besides the floor? The extra stuff. What are you looking to beyond the floor?
Oh my gosh. I mean, can we talk about obviously the amazing City Museum every single year?
Yes. Yes.
That is one of the biggest things and the most spectacular things I love every single year.
Yes.
I have a new helper, new assistant that's been helping me out here.
Oh,
Her name is
okay.
Lily, and
Okay.
this is gonna be her first time ever at TransWorld. And one of the things I love about the City Museum is I love bringing new people there.
Of course. Yes.
And
Yes.
I love bringing new people there, and I love seeing the look on their face. So
It's just
I can't wait. I can't wait.
Yeah.
Yes, I love that place.
Well,
so
we can't wait to see you on the floor, hanging out, seeing all of your models, seeing all of your hard work, but then getting to hang out at the City Museum and let our hair down just a little bit.
I let my beard down.
That too. But before you get there, macabeintentions.com. Check them out. Start your window shopping now. And if people wanted to reach out to you and maybe you had a one-off or maybe you had something sitting around and they say, hey, Joe, if you bring that, I'll take it off your hands. Can they reach out to you and maybe strike a deal?
100%.
Okay.
The fact that I'm full-time means that I'm open now.
Okay.
Reach out to me now. You got an idea for a costume, you like something that I'm already selling, or you want something that I've already made but a different version of it, reach out now. You don't have to wait till the show. The show is going to give you those couple one-offs, but that doesn't mean that I'm only taking orders at the show. I can take orders now, and I'd love to help you out. I'm going to be obviously dropping a lot of the designs beforehand.
Sure.
And there's a big possibility, because I've been very busy, is I'll be having more designs I'll be showing off and dropping before the show than I can actually bring down to the show. So I'll be able to display those, and they're going to be available for purchase right away. And if you purchase them and you're still going to TransWorld, I will take them to TransWorld, so it kind of saves you on some shipping costs there, because I know sometimes a lot of my costumes, they take up volume.
Sure.
So, and needless to say, it is expensive to ship volume.
It is.
Not weight for some reason, but it's
Sure.
volume that they don't like.
Yeah.
So I will have I can help out with there. So,
well, forgive me to all of the folks in the chat that have given you love, and I have not called them out. So, like Johnny from Haunt Scene, from Heather from Scream Score, Jeff
Love
Chambers, guys, it's Tara, it's amazing. Molly Peck might have the coolest comment: threat level window peeper now checking out your site. So
I was gonna say, when she said that, I was like, "There's a window right there." She stared. She could have, she could have been there. I think she's outside right now. She is that kind of girl.
Joe, anything you want to say to everybody before we hang out in just less than a month?
I'm excited to see everybody again. I cannot say this enough. The amount of love and support I've gotten from everybody over the years has made me have the courage to take this to the next level and go full time.
Excited.
So I'm excited to see people, excited to shake hands.
Yeah.
Excited to hold babies, do all the politician type stuff, without the corruption. But I'm excited to see the other vendors, excited to see friends. I'm just excited to get down there again, because there's a lot on the line, and I'm ready for it.
Can't say it better myself. Again, thank you so much for being a part of tonight's show. Go see him.
Thank you for having me.
Booth 510. Holy cow, what a night, guys. Thank you so much for being a part. All of you for hanging out, watching the show. Obviously, the comments, we love when it's interactive. Of course, a big credit to Devin from Sinister Slide Gear, Mandy from TicketSpice, of course, Rich for all of the breaking news, and most of all to Robert. He is our Wizard of Oz. He is the man behind the curtain that makes all of this possible. So thank you so much to him. And we will see you next Tuesday, March 3rd. We're into March already. for another huge show, whipping out all of the amazing vendors that you're going to see at this year's TransWorld 2026. See you on Tuesday.